Hello and welcome back to my house and back to another episode of the Monkey Business Show. Today joining me, Khezu.
That's me.
What up, what up?
Not much, just chilling here. It's nice for a change to be back in, the Lisbon house. We had a couple boot camps not here, so it's nice
Yes?
to be back, nicer weather. It just seems this is more like the home,
Yeah.
the vibey home, the stuff where we want to be. So we're chilling.
It's good to have base, it's good to have home, I would say. It
Yeah.
will be I think it's nice if you find a place that you really enjoy boot camping and you can return. For me, I think in my career ever returned to the same boot camps. Like there was just a few.
I had it a couple of times. I don't know if you've ever been to I think it's in Poland with like Kingwin.
Kingwin.
That's one that I
That's the
went to a
only
few
one.
times. It's pretty okay.
Yeah.
But the others is usually like a one and done.
One and done, exactly. So yeah, it's nice to hear, and for me also very nice to see you guys back here, and this time to get more involved in the Dota.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's another topic because you've been more with us now in the team. I mean, I think also for like maybe the people watching is obviously like I'm the coach of the team, but I mean having both
I'm the
Seb in the
streamer.
team. Yeah, you're the streamer, the official streamer. But like having people around, or especially now you've only worked with us well for maybe a couple weeks now, like in terms of listening and like helping. But of course, I think everyone that knows you or like knows Dota can expect that someone who's won TI has played TI can add a lot to the team. So I think maybe for you, I mean, what's it been like? Kind of like the vibe for you, because I think it's been a long time since you've been like more closely involved with the team.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've now on purpose wanted to take an approach where I kind of get too involved because I don't want to be depended on.
Yeah.
I don't want to take the responsibility. Kind of like I don't want to adopt 5 dogs because I don't want to take care of 5 dogs, and it's like literally like not the.
But now you have 6 dogs to
No, I
adopt.
have
So
6 dogs, and yeah. No, but I don't want. I don't want to start the project as my project, So I'm happy to help add to an ongoing project, so to speak. But it's been really cool. It's been really nice. I mean, I only started playing just around New Year's, and I guess that was a long enough break. I thought I'd be already done, and I think I almost was kind of done with the game again before the patch came.
Yeah.
Like I was actually getting kind of bored with it.
I mean, this last patch was really bad. I feel like this was one of like the worst periods. Also in terms of how long it dragged on without like any real change.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like definitely the new patch it came with a lot of a breath of fresh air, and I'm still playing and still enjoying, but also seeing. Yeah, I would say seeing the competitive Dota, seeing you guys up close, hearing the games, it gave me something that I think I've only ever gotten from some of these competitive games. So that's been really cool. It's like kind of like when you're eating nostalgia, when you're eating something like home cooked food from mom, and it's like she can only make it like that. To me, it's a bit of this. Like I'm eating some nostalgia that I haven't tasted in a while. So it's been really cool. It's been really good. It's been really nice, and I mean, it's hard for me to say how much I can really add. What I can add. I mean, I speak my mind usually with you guys. I think I also hold back some because I do. I mean, I am now I'm an 8.6K trash. I started 6.9. I'm going up and up, but at the same time, I'm also trying to understand myself and also respect, as in, there are people who are playing some higher caliber games than what I'm playing, but I do get very, very strong ideas when I watch you guys play, but also even from my games, I get some very strong Dota ideas about heroes and stuff. So, but I think Dota is a very intricate game, and I think what I'm trying to give you guys and also help with is a bit of self insight and a bit of like habitual building, kind of, because I do think people are not so obsessed or so focused on building good habits. And when you get into sports psychology, a lot about what you do is like trying to build good habits, and the rest will come. And for me, that's also true. I mean, that's a mantra of mine. Is like if you can keep building on good habits, eventually, like it just gets easier. You also leave less room for bad habits and so on.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
also,
I think it's been like definitely like a learning, or like I guess rather a work in progress rather than a learning process. I think something that also I value a lot, and I think at this point they do too, is the more I think aware you are of the situation, the more you are in control of what's going to happen. I think something that's really bad in Dota games is, it's randomness. I hate it because I think randomness only generally comes from when you don't really like take it into your own hands. I think like how much you control what's happening on the map, how much are you in control of what you want to do, what you decide to do with the map, with what you have and whatnot. So I think this also goes like pretty hand in hand with like good habits, will lower randomness and like kind of chaos.
Yeah, for sure. And in big, I would say in the bigger sense and smaller sense too, like in small everyday life things, I think you want to extend everything to there, and definitely in game and with the team and with your whatever playing habits, everything plays together. So you wanna look everywhere when you look at yourself. I think as a human, as a competitor, as what you're doing every day. I think is quite important. But definitely as a team, as a group, from where I'm sitting, watching them play, watching or listening to the communication, I notice a lot. And I also think I'm noticing things I never really noticed before. You know how much better it can be and stuff like that. And how often things are missed, kind of, and not empowered enough. But Dota is it's a challenging game. It makes it so it's not easy. It's much easier to sit and watch and listen and be like, okay, this can be done better than when you're actually in it. Because the game is hard. And also to what you're saying, like Dota is a randomness game. It's one of the beauties of it too. Is like the game is going on outside each monitor, right? And each player is doing a ton of calculations for what's going on outside these monitors, because there's information that you can only assume, and oftentimes you'll be very correct. And then there's a lot of things you have to imagine and envision, like how a fight is going to happen, where they could come from. And it's a game of fog of war, right? So there's things you don't see and you have to guess. And a qualified guess really, is what you're looking for. Eventually, if you get so good, you qualify guess. It's like you don't need the vision. You don't need. You can actually see. You're reading and you're even reading like 3, 4, 5 possible scenarios, but you know deep down, in your head, like that it doesn't work for them. So you actually read the game, you broke the game, kind of, in some sense. You don't even need the vision, and it's not even required. So it's a very beautiful game, and it takes a lot of you if you get really smart. And these high level games, it's really nice to see.
Do you feel like, because it's been a while, I don't know the last time you listened into like, well, OG or another team, whatever, like maybe like 2 years ago you were at Stockholm Major. I don't quite remember. Do you think it's like changed a lot? I mean, there's some players on this team that you competed against and with. But in terms of, do you think like Dota has changed much
the game
since then? Yeah.
Oh,
but like also like maybe the way people talk, like different habits, like for good or bad.
Yes, also I do think that top teams face certain challenges in today's world, and if it's just 2 years ago, there's still maybe some of the same challenges and a few new ones.
Yeah.
But the online scape is really hard. Teams have caught up a lot, as in there are lots of good habits that I think people are building out of what's come out from true sites, from other things, and for me also, like, what's the last thing I listened to? It was the Birmingham one, where
the ESL one,
yeah, the ESL one, and I got a lot of I could see a lot of myself in that too, as in how when a team is healthy and a team is good, how they're communicating, how the body language was. I was streaming it, and I could really relate to a lot of the things. So in that sense, I would say it's changed for, the better for the whole scene. The Dota has become better. Teams have become better. People have become smarter about many things. People also become a lot smarter about the game.
Yeah.
Because even though the game changes, and it's changed dramatically, I think it is more of an individual experience also now than it used to be in some sense. And then it's still very much a team experience. It has to be, because it's 5 versus 5 and spells you need to combine. But one thing I always talk about is, for example, the courier and how timings used to be tied together because of like items traveling on the same courier and stuff. The game would also be slowed down from this. And now it's a much more fast paced, like everybody is like amped up, and getting salves and getting everything ready. And it can spiral really quick if one team is taking control early and creating dead map and dead lanes. It can spiral in a way. It happens more often than it used to, I think. But it also happened back in the day when a team just reads another team as part of the strategy game. When you really can break a strategy and you really can read them, you can make them look like noobs. So the game is still, in my opinion, the same that it's always been. It's a game of war. It's a game of nutrition. It's a game of map. It's a game of, surprise and counterplay and your own play. It's a real war game. It's a real strategy game.
Yeah.
And it probably will always be with all these elements. But yeah, it is very different from also what it used to be, but again, I think things will potentially come back around.
Yeah.
Their Dota has also many times gone in circular patterns.
It's always circle.
Yeah.
Like even with like heroes when they come back or they cycle in, now some new dude comes and suddenly, Monkey King will beat the shit out of this guy. Now he's back. The Monkey's back. You see mid bad rider, like whatever it is. I think it's like always the same.
Yeah. Global strats will probably never be as strong as they maybe used to be because you know how some of the map works now. But they're still very strong, and they can be stronger if they buff heroes. I mean, some of the heroes are just really strong, like Dawnbreaker, and he's a global hero, right? So you can make some more global stuff. But I mean, there are many things that were maybe so busted back then that for good reason is not in the game, like Radiance Naga and stuff.
I mean, that shit was stupid.
Yeah, and you know, we're gonna go hopefully into new, very broken things and new, very cool ventures that I hope. I mean, this is why I think Dota is when Dota is the most beautiful. I hope when it really like big picture, complex strategy comes together. You know, when there's like multiple pieces that fit, like really cool alchemist strategies with Aghanims, and you know, you combine them with the IO, and you know, you create some really cool stuff, and you're allowed to end the game in this way, and that is not just one way, and the games will always only be able to end after this time because this or because that. Like, I do hope that with this patch, I mean, this is also what I'm seeing, that there will be multiple playstyles. And there are multiple counters, to what will be meta. I hope that it's not going to be like Bristol first phase every day.
Yeah, I don't think there will be anyway. Like there were so many changes in this patch. I think like even now it's been like what, maybe 2 weeks. I think there's like half the heroes where people have no idea. Yeah. Like even like this alchemist facet where if you give an axe you get GPM. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't fucking know. Like people are gonna have to try it, like check it out.
And it would be nice if they would keep the next patch a little bit more frequent. In my opinion, like. Yeah, I would really want them to not keep this for eight months or whatever.
Yeah, like this 1 year time frame where literally nothing happens, and you have Bristol back in every game, and like DK is first phase banned, like whatever it is. It's just boring.
Yeah.
Like then you really need like people to like grind out the pubs. Maybe your 3-3 who like finds whatever, like a new way to cut the wave, a new way to do this, maybe an item who breaks that. Where instead now they just screw up the whole game with 100 changes, and you're good to go.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we could go on and on and on about Dota all day, and we will. But first, if you like what you see, because I'm wearing an amazing sweater right now.
Yep, so am I. Full merch.
Full merch. New merch is dropping soon, and if you like what you see, you can sign up for our newsletter and stay updated on new things, because I'm proud to say that, some of the merch is really, really nice, really, really comfy, and I would say it looks good too.
People should get this one.
I prefer the comfy stuff.
This one is like actually really good.
For me, I'm really liking this. I mean, I'm a sweater guy. So it's first come, first served. And the link should be on screen or in the description. So don't miss. And you can also join our Discord.
The Discord you guys should join. Like I saw some Pepes earlier, some good old Discord emojis.
It's good.
That's what you need.
Good entertainment, good memes. Yeah. And we got some people joining us.
We've got the boys.
We got some of the boys, some of the dogs. No,
the 2 of the 6 dogs.
Yo,
holy!
We don't have the John Cena music or
Come here, clowns. It's a dog 3 and dog 4.
Dog 3, dog 4. Welcome.
I think that's the wrong place, Daze. Come here.
Oh, do you only have one headset on this one? Okay, I'm all alone.
You're singled out. Classic move.
Are we on live right now?
No.
Are
we on live?
But don't mess it up. We don't want to edit.
Even like before earlier, he was like, "Are we gonna be on live?" Like just being nervous, but no, we're chilling.
Oh, no nerves. We're live. Welcome to both of you, and extra welcome to you, Daze, of course. Yep. Welcome. This is not your first team. But I heard somewhere that this is gonna be your first LAN coming up. It's true?
Yeah, it's true.
First LAN.
The first big LAN.
First big LAN. Yeah. Did you play different LAN before?
Yeah, the small ones in my city, in Almaty.
Purely local.
Local LAN.
Yeah, how many people signing up?
Like maximum was 100, I guess.
Oh, but still.
That's not bad actually. It's quite a lot for like local.
Important question: did you win?
Did you win?
No, never.
No? Oh shit.
No, maybe no. Once I won.
But you won that game, but not the tournament.
It was the smallest one.
No way. Nine. Have you ever been to a local LAN Dota tournament like that?
Yeah.
Really?
In Germany, yeah. There is like one every twice a year. It was actually super fun.
But is it all like super national? Like the whole country drives there to get there, or is it just
it was like a meet point for all the Dota people. Before COVID, it used to be quite big, and I met a lot of friends there. And just because of COVID, it kind of stopped. I think nowadays people
is it the Dota LAN?
Yeah, Dota LAN.
You know who I met there first before it was actually Tofu. At some point, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm Tofu. Nice to meet you." And then like 2 years later, he was like just destroying people.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's very fun.
It's real
because people go there mostly to chill and meet. Like it's like a meetup for the German scene. It's not a big scene, but
what's the prize pool in these tournaments? What's the prize pool in your cities, or I guess for the
Dota LAN? I
event?
have no idea.
No, around $1K. $1K.
1K for the winning team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was similar. I don't remember the exact same, but it was not much money. It was more like keyboards and things like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keyboards and headsets.
But as being like when I was like, I don't know, 16 and I didn't have any money won with Dota, winning a mouse or keyboard was like
it was real.
It was crazy. The dopamine.
When I won my first thing ever in Hon, we won as a team. We won one headset. So you have to figure out who gets it. Like
one for not even each
one headset.
Holy shit!
I remember winning like a computer cooler, or like a like a water cooler or whatever. I never ended up using it. I mean, I already had a working PC. How do you think I won the tournament?
Oh, water cooler, like for the PC.
Yeah,
for the first place.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It was like a very small tournament. I was like 15. This is like 2012 or something.
Well, Daze, let me ask you, how has it been so far? This is first bootcamp with the team?
The first with the team with OG in OG?
Yes.
Yeah, the first one. It's good. It's a way to productively, and I like it.
Okay.
You can talk shit about me if you want. You don't have to hold
how's
back.
Khezu?
Not now.
Not now. The camera is not ready for this. Yeah, so you told me you were 19, yes?
Yeah.
And you started playing Dota how old? Remember?
I was 6 years old.
6 years old when
but
you started.
I didn't start to play Dota. I watched how my brother played Dota.
Your brother was playing.
And when the computer was free, I just played against bots. But I played only against passive bots.
Oh my god!
other level of bots, beat me.
But this is already Dota 2, right? It is not
Dota 2.
Yeah, okay. And you remember what you were playing against the bots?
It's Spirit Breaker.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and,
the bot destroyer.
Charging bots?
He's charging a bot.
Yeah, for some reason I skilled Q in the beginning of the game, and I was not moving. I mean, I didn't move from the fountain.
You just
before
waiting.
I see the Don't know. I saw that it's.
What do you buy? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, you don't remember. Okay.
But my first game against real humans, like the first public.
Oh yeah.
My brother suggested me to pick sniper. Yeah, and my score was like 119, I guess.
Ooh.
Don't know how I killed anyone, but still.
The poor guy who you killed.
Yeah.
Oh wow! And your brother, he still played Dota?
No.
Oh no?
No, he
got out.
He dropped that idea.
Was it when you beat him? The first day you beat him, he's like, "Fuck this game."
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so this would be first LAN for you, but not for the rest of us, I guess. Yeah. How are you feeling, Nine, going to Bucharest? It's not your first time Bucharest, yeah?
Yeah, I've been there standing in for Falcon for PGL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the tournament is very nice. The hotel's good.
Oh, we're going to some hotel you've been to before.
I think so. Yes.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
It has a pool, so we're good.
It
has an actual pool.
I need to know because we're packing tonight. We're leaving at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Take your swimsuit. It's a good pool.
But yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I mean, obviously the last few months we've been losing a lot, but I can see that everyone in this team is like trying harder and harder, honestly. And I'm convinced that at some point we will reach this breaking point of we start winning and we gain some confidence and we might be a really good team. That's what I believe, and we just gotta try harder and harder. That's just how it goes. Sometimes you gotta
Easy top one, I'd say.
endure a bit.
Easy top one, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a natural process in a way of losing. It's like eventually, like you're saying,
You have to farm the L's.
Yeah, and also your mind travels to a place where you don't want to lose anymore, right?
Yeah.
You start coming up with things and also building yourself up in a way. At least that's how I've also
Yeah.
felt. Yeah.
I mean, we went through like a lot of, well, obviously not good things because we were losing a lot. So like qualifying to this and now like boot camping for a while. And I think also like new patch dropping, it's going to get people like motivated and pumped. You talk about some ideas. You want to try this here. You want to try that. You stream some stuff. Now you get like another opportunity to like kind of show it off. No, it's just good stuff.
Yeah. And a LAN on a new patch, I think is also just way more hype.
It is.
Than, yeah. If it would have been their old patch, I think it would have been a little less hype.
I mean,
I'm happy there was like a B patch now.
Yeah, that too. What do you think of this?
Yeah, I think there should be. I don't even mind if there's like no big patch for a long time, as long as there's small patches like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think these small changes can already make the meta different, and it's very refreshing. Like even now there were some broken heroes, obviously, when a new patch drops out. So now it's very interesting right before the LAN to see what are people gonna value now, because you don't have an idea.
So we get there tomorrow. Do you know if there's a day before then? There's going to be a media day. I guess it's not tomorrow. There's the day after.
Yeah.
Then the game start.
Yeah, exactly. We're
Okay,
gonna have
so there's
still
one practice.
scrims on the media day.
Okay. Funny how that works, because meta as quickly. I mean, they can develop from one game to the next. And one pub can start an avalanche. One dude, like just one dude's idea, can really set something off.
Yeah, 100%. Like one guy starts to play like a Ricky 4 game.
It could start at 5k MMR. Who knows?
Saxa might just have like play Ricky for fun one game and win, and suddenly like people.
Yes. Yeah. So we'll see how it all develops. I mean, I think a lot of people have lots of ideas about this patch, but I think smart thing is to stay open-minded and you need to see.
I mean, you kind of have to. Like, the one thing I also hate, and like when there's a new patch, it's new patch day 2. You queue, you read the patch, and it's like, Winter Wyvern. You pick it, and then 10 minutes in, your teammate goes like, you moron, why do you take this facet? Why do you pick this hero? Why do you buy this item? And it's like, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, there's a million changes. Like,
I'm the guy who says that you're a moron.
Very nice. Whatever, I'm muting you anyway.
By the way, I didn't ask, and I'm curious about your opinion about the system of tournament. Do you know the system of Valhalla? Yeah, like you have to win 3 games, 3 series to qualify to the playoff, as I know.
Yeah, it's the Swiss format.
Yeah,
they're doing Swiss format.
Yeah, so you always play the team that has a similar score as you. So 1-0, 1-0, 2-0. Until you get 3 L's or 3 dubs. I
mean, I don't mind the system. I was getting really tired with is it called GSL? I think it's called.
I think so. Like the group stage, you play each other, blah, blah.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy, they used to do it more, I think, back in the day, the one big group where everybody plays everybody.
Yeah.
But it can be a bit chaotic, and you can end up with like 4 scrims a day if you want to have a 3-day group stage. But I do enjoy that one a lot too. But the GSL, where it's like 2 groups and you have to play and stuff, I think it gets boring if that's the only thing you do forever.
I think the Swiss one is pretty nice, because also we don't have it that often.
Yeah.
Like the one you talk about is like old TI group stage. Like that's what I connected with.
Yeah, most of the TIs was done like this.
Yeah.
They think they did just one TI with one big group. Maybe they did 2. But that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Daze?
No, I'm not sure about the system, yeah.
Why not?
It's just, you can play.
You lose, it gets easier. You win, it gets harder.
No,
it makes sense.
I mean, it's sometimes it might be unfair, you play first game against like best team, and the second game you play also against best team, because best team beat the best team.
But that's depends on the first round of seeding. How are they seeded? If best team playing best team in the first round, maybe something wrong with the seeding. But then you still have a chance, because then they were not the best team because they lost to someone.
Yeah.
And then you have a third life.
Yeah.
So if you're saying, but then you're playing the third best team, well, it's like, where are you in all
We've
of
got
this?
a problem,
Are you down here or are you up here?
Yeah, anyways, you have to be the best team. You have to be the team that
you're
going to
be 3-0 days. You will be 3-0.
Yeah.
You put
Other teams will be unlucky
no
to
doubt.
face us.
Yes.
Huh?
Other teams will be unlucky to face us.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you need to think.
9 Wyvern.
After the tournament, they will be like, we lost the tournament winner. It's okay. Yeah. It's always the copium that people hit at the end of the tournament. We lost it. Yeah. But I like Swiss.
Yeah, I think I never played a tournament. Actually, maybe once with Swiss format. But it's really...
I think I did. There was I think Kiev Major, actually, back in the day had this format. It's the only one I remember.
I think there was something super nice. I like Swiss format.
I think it's really cool. It's like refreshing. It's also like it's one BO3 a day, at least, I think. So you play, you get to like see what the enemy team is doing and like also prep a lot. Instead of like a BO3 into a BO3 like same day with like 1 hour difference. True. So it's actually you get to play like a fresh, cool game like every day.
I like when you're putting it like that. Yeah, I quite enjoy. I don't think any format should probably be run exclusively. It's probably good to change it up sometimes.
Yeah,
but yeah, I've seen worse. I hate the ones where nothing happens from the groups. That has been the worst.
Oh, that's
worst
so
experience. Yeah, you played 2 days of group stage, and all you did was seeding. Nobody got knocked out or anything, and you're like, so nobody shows anything. It's just 2 days of whatever, pubbing.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. New meta. How you guys overall enjoying this new patch? I mean, refreshing, I guess, for everybody. But
my initial thoughts were that I thought the meta heroes could be nerfed a bit more, like some DK, Tiny.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm still quite happy. I think it's very open right now, especially after the B patch. I don't think there's... From the last games we played, it didn't feel like there were must-ban heroes,
Yeah.
Like, it didn't feel like there's a hero where it's impossible to deal with it. Like, the enemies pick it and you're like, okay, what now?
Yeah.
So that's good. And obviously, the patch is still new. And I think if teams are brave enough, I think a lot of new things can pop up.
Yeah, it
and
will,
I like
for
that.
sure. How about you, Daze?
I mean, everything new is good. A lot of new ways to play Dota. The old patterns are broken right now, so you have to create new one. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I like the patch.
I think it's good riddance of the wisdom rune bullshit.
Yeah.
I think it's a new concept.
What I think is the best thing for me is the removal of the outpost.
Yes.
On the
also.
Yeah.
Like I really hated the outposts next to the shrines, not the shrines, the gates.
Yeah.
I think those made the map really like awkward in a sense. And I think the gates being there is good, but without the outpost that you can TP to.
Yes.
I think now the map actually like you can punish things and you can't get away with certain things. And to me, it's in a good state right now. Like I like it.
And the Tormentor, I think, was a good change also.
Yeah.
For the better. I don't know if I really love it yet, but I think it's for the better. I mean, the old one I think was really a lot worse than this one.
Yeah. I like that it's like more, I think the map is more about you fighting for what's happening. Like before it was Torms on each side, both teams just AFK, kill their own Torm. Now it's like one objective, like you have to fight for it.
Yeah.
It's the same like Nine was saying, you don't have the outpost. Well, if you lose your tier 1, you're losing like your entire area.
It matters.
Yeah, like now you have to fight for
Before
things.
It didn't matter.
Same with the wisdom, you send one clown there with his smoke or invis, it's like, I'm stealing it, I die, cool. Now it's like 2 people go there, you can actually contest it. It's a lot nicer.
I agree. And the rush, I feel like I'm super happy to see the rush pit in a not like on the ass of the world. Like
the corner
the fights around rush pit are so much cooler when there's like a whole like it goes all around the rush pit where people can angle towards rush. Like taking it is actually a risk, and it's the fights around it are very interesting to me.
And there are 2 high grounds for each teams. Before it was only one.
That's true.
Gate one.
Maybe we see another 5 million Echo Salami one day because of this.
1 million.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it'll be 5 or more.
The 1 keyboard Echo Slam. It's coming.
So, what are expectations? Yeah, what are expectations for this patch? I mean, expectations overall. I've said it before. I have like high expectations now that we've seen the B patch, but like I have high expectations for this to continue being a trend. I'm hoping. I mean, there were news about Valve hiring game developers. They hired a whole team. I'm hoping that some of them will work on Dota,
hopefully
full time, and that changes would keep coming. And that they're also they're not afraid to try stuff. Like I'm happy with what they tried this time around. Even though I was less happy with what was last patch, I think a lot of people were unhappy with how some of the things were. I think people are quite happy with still things just being tried,
Yeah.
So I hope that they're not afraid to try new things, and I hope that they keep coming with a bit more frequency.
I mean, I think even like the river stuff, like where you walk faster, I feel that's kind of cool. Like I think even before, I wasn't a big fan of like the bigger map and like all the gold that was on the map. But with the gates and like now you move faster here, like even though the map is big, you get around like pretty quickly. So I like it more that there's more ways of like connecting and fighting. Because in my opinion, the last patch, everyone just nerded out how to get like the most economy, the most gold everywhere. Just like, oh, dodge this move here, get this gold, get this item, do this. Where now it's like you can just go around and actually fight each other. I think it's way cooler.
I agree. I really like the map changes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Is there anything? Is there anything people are looking forward to the most when we get to Bucharest? Like that's not Dota. Non-Dota stuff. Is there one thing?
If we have an off day, there's an insane water park.
You want to go to the water park?
Yeah.
Bro, isn't it cold as fuck?
No, it's like it's inside. It's inside. It's fucking cool. You'll get there. You'll change your mind. I'll quote this.
Okay, what are we doing there as adults? Are we riding down the slide? Or
you can have drinks in the water. There's water slides. It's like warm. There's saunas. There's everything, bro.
Okay, I'm down for the sauna.
This is good. This is good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for
Well,
that.
let's hear your answers, guys.
How much did water park pay you?
I wish, dude. If they want to sponsor me, guys, I'm ready.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Water park sponsor. I'm a fan.
But
What
I
you guys looking
personally
forward to?
don't have anything else on my mind than this
You've been to the
tournament.
hotel before. Was there any good must eat? Anything I need to try?
The must eat.
I mean, nothing that comes to my mind, honestly. Like
Okay.
usually when I'm at places, I have like a restaurant that I order from all the time, but I don't.
You don't remember this? Was it buffet or was it?
No, we had like a budget to order.
So you ordered usually like a takeaway.
Yeah, we only had breakfast buffet.
Okay.
There is one.
But there
insane
was
Thai place.
actually a really
A
good.
Thai place?
I remember.
I like Thai places. I
Is
like
that-
Thai
I
places.
remember it was. I think we even talked about it. 3-3 gave it to like Quinn a couple years ago. I remember it was in Romania. So maybe you have had it before.
Probably.
It's insane. Anyway, Daze, what are you looking forward to in Bucharest?
Non-Dota? Non-Dota?
Whatever.
Not Dota. Something not Dota.
I'm focused on Dota,
Okay.
Full focus.
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
Because I used to live in Romania, so not that interesting,
Were you in Bucharest?
Yeah, I used to live in Bucharest
Oh, really?
when I was like 5-6 years old.
You have to show us around, bro.
Oh, okay. 5-6 years
Yeah,
old. So you don't know the takeaway places. Okay, damn. So we're going back to a place you used to live. Nice.
So your first game you had was in Bucharest
No,
when you were 6.
no, that's a good question because
Oh, wow.
I mean, I used to live in Romania, maybe when I was 4 or 5, and I started to play Dota when I was 6, something like that.
Okay,
Okay.
almost.
Yeah.
Would have had an epic story.
Yeah, back to basics,
Couldn't you just lie? Say yes.
No, I have proof. I have proof.
Yeah. Does somebody have anything nice happen to them lately? Wow, this is going to be sad if nobody has an answer.
No, let's see. Anything nice? I mean, whatever. Should it be Dotes or something else?
Anything nice that happened to you lately? Did you win a spectacularly hard game? Something that is worth mentioning.
Honestly, the last few weeks, I've only done Dota. Literally nothing else. Yeah.
Okay. And you, Khezu?
But
No, I'm
it's
trying to
good.
think. Like, I
feel
won some good
about it.
games. There's some good patch, but I don't think anything like incredible happened.
I mean, for me, I've been winning a lot. And that
Yeah.
has been pretty good for me. Yeah. I'm up like some 2K MMR. Easy peasy.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
The nicest thing that happened to me lately, I joined OG, and my coach is Khezu.
Good stuff. Good
Wow.
stuff.
Bring it in,
How
baby.
much did he pay you?
Nothing.
No, a bit.
This is
Just
real love.
MMR.
Actually, I feel like I've been stealing MMR from them. but
You've been
we'll
taking
keep
MMR
it
from
down
them?
low.
You
Yeah.
somebody has to be keeping track, no?
No,
We should keep track.
Somebody needs to write this down on
We
like a
should write it
notepad.
down.
Yeah.
I'll steal some of your MMR tonight.
deal.
Deal. I guess we're just a bunch of sad losers because we had nothing nice to say.
I mean, I could keep going. I made
Dot
pizza for you
casual Dota
guys.
player.
Actually, that was good
I'm
stuff.
really sad nobody mentioned the pizza.
Actually, that's true.
That was actually, now that I think about it, damn, I'm not making pizza for you again.
No, but we're Dota players. Like I forget what happened 2 days ago. No,
Yeah,
like,
thing
unless it's like some insane shit, I'll forget it.
Yeah, also the second nicest thing that happened to me lately, N0tail cooked me a pizza with potatoes.
Yeah, with potato.
Oh,
right.
yeah, he talked about it actually because I have never tried it. This potato
You still
pizza.
haven't tried?
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is.
It is such a good combo. First, I was also only 20 years old or something the first time I tried it. I didn't
Yeah.
believe it. Like, that is like some pineapple stuff, you know, like haram. No.
Yeah,
But
pineapple pizza,
it's
no.
completely halal, guys. It is very...
Pineapple or potato?
No.
The potato.
Pineapple, no. Potato, yes.
I did not try potato.
Potato, we try next time.
It's really good. I'll make for you today.
Yeah?
Yes.
Today?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
the
just
oven
ordered
is
Thai
on.
food.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Actually, I want Thai food also.
I ordered an extra portion. Vodka Pro, you want?
Which one is that? Is that the one with shrimp?
It's
That's
basil
egg,
chicken.
egg on top, I think.
Oh, this
no?
one. We can talk about it.
Okay.
We can
Sure.
talk about
This one,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
We can negotiate later.
yeah. Nice. Okay. That's
Oh,
my phone.
we're calling in?
No,
Who's on the line?
No, that was my alarm. It's for, I have to give my dogs tick. You know, the stuff for the ticks?
Yeah.
The liquid that they put in the neck? Yeah. Gave them
Full
already.
wolf.
Everything good with visa? Everything good? Everybody's flying to Romania? Does anyone have an issue?
Oh, I think Daze had a cool story about his coming here, arriving in Lisbon.
Yes?
On the passport control. Yeah.
Oh,
I had a lot of documents with me.
Mm-hmm.
If in if format, and I also printed some.
Yeah?
I was ready to give a speech about my visit to
Like to the
Portugal.
guy.
Yeah. And then he just asked me, "What's your agenda? Why do you go to Portugal?" And I just said, I'm an esports player." He asked me, "What's my nickname?" He googled me, and then he said, "Oh, you're the famous one. Okay, good luck."
Miracle!
Yeah, good luck. Good luck on your tournament. And then I just
Wow,
thank
really?
you. Yeah.
It was like, okay.
Nice.
I was I was shocked.
Sure.
I was a bit worried. Yeah, I had a lot of documents, the
Yeah,
immigration
yeah, yeah.
stuff, and it just wasn't necessary to show you.
I mean, something similar happened to me when I was in Canada once. The dude was like, "Oh, why are you here?" "Oh, like some esports like event bootcamp." He's like, "Oh, what game do you play?" So the dude was like playing CS himself. So it's random, but it happens.
Whenever I went to the US and they asked me, and I would say esports or gaming.
Yeah.
80% of the time, like 20%, they didn't know that it was a thing, but like 80% of the time, they'd always ask like Call of Duty. You know,
Yeah.
for them, like it's Call of Duty. Like that's the only game that exists almost. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone is always so interested when they and they ask like, "What game?"
Yeah.
And then you say Dota, and they never have a clue.
Yeah. Then I always go like, "You heard of Counter-Strike?" And they're still like, you know, they don't. Halo? Is it like Halo? It's always so good to make fun of Americans. I don't know why, especially nowadays. But let's not get into it.
Yeah, let's not go there. They will take the remaining time we have.
Oh man. Oh man, if Trump, no, not Trump, sorry, if Elon had a Dota account, I wonder what MMR would be. It would probably be 18K.
He'll be really high. He'd be top 1.
He'd be
Yeah,
top
he'd
one.
be top 1 for sure.
On every server. He'd be playing every server every
Did
day.
you see that account with 19,000 MMR?
There's a 19K one now.
Yeah, he got banned, no?
I don't
Does
Yeah,
it
know.
still
obviously it's boosted. It was like a bot lobby
Yeah,
account.
Yeah, well, one day we'll get over the boosted accounts, I'm sure.
One day.
Hopefully they'll never bring the double down back though. I hope that is gone forever.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I think we're out of gas, we're out of topics, we're out of time. Thank you very much for joining us on the couch. If there's any
Thanks for having
final
us.
shout outs or big ups that you want to give, now is the time. If not,
If not, sayonara.
sayonara. Thanks for sharing.
You got any shout outs?
You want to say anything to your
Well-
mom watching, to your fans,
Um,
to 9? We're not live, so you're good.
yeah, just don't know what to say. Hi, mom.
Hi, mom.
Hi, mom is
Hello,
always
a
mom.
safe
bet. Hi, mom. Bye, mom.
Bye,
Hello, Daze, mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can just put it there.
Nice slippers. These are your days? Yes? Is yours? Nice one.
He's always cracked out.
That's good stuff.
Shall we do this now?
Another call to arms.
I can do this one.
Yes, you do it.
Guys, this one is for you. If you guys have any plans for this Saturday, because on this Saturday, March 8th, so remember, March 8th, 2025, we're hosting an International Women's Day Dota fundraiser in LATM. We'll be partnering with professional female teams and casters, so make sure to tune in and show your support if you can. And all the necessary information, you're going to be able to find it on our socials. You can join our Discord, get all the necessary information you want, and make sure to support a great cause. See you guys there. Wow.
Nice.
We're bringing in new doggies.
New doggies. All right. Let's go.
Bring him in. No. Why are we bringing in him? Why are we bringing you? Come here, Shabi.
Shabi?
Shabi.
It's not a nice word, I think.
It's not. No, he taught it to me. It means hello.
Ah.
Right, Nova?
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you so much.
Don't be camera shy, Nova. Don't be camera shy.
Shabi Khezu,
Shabi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are good. I hope the couch is good.
Yeah.
Spent a long
Should
time
be good,
picking
should
out
be
this
warm.
couch.
Yeah, it's good.
How are you guys? How have you been?
You first. I'm shy. You first.
He is shy, it's true. Take over.
We just came here 5 days. I think has been good so far, and I like Ulf and Bjorn very much. I think that's the best part.
The dogs are the best part.
Actually,
Nice.
it's true because in
I'm
the other
happy to
boot
hear.
camp we were at, he was telling us how much he misses that there were no dogs at the boot camp.
You didn't have the dogs in Serbia, right?
Yeah, we
No,
did.
No,
Nothing.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I'm happy to hear. I hope they help a little bit with the calmness and the ability to realize dogs are all around us, in game, out of
Right
game.
here, also, so
Yeah.
it's normal.
No, cool. I mean, for me, this will be first Dota LAN I've gone to in a very long time. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for. I mean, already tomorrow we're traveling, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for the tournament itself. We were just talking. I didn't realize it was going to be Swiss format, but I'm pretty hyped. How do you guys feel about the tournament, the format, everything? Bucharest.
Think it's fine for me. I've been playing. I think most of the tournaments now they are running a Swiss format system. I think it's it's much more different compared to the group stage, and I think maybe it's more balanced. I think.
You like it more than
like,
GSL?
like all games are pretty like punishing. Yeah,
Mhm.
and yeah, I just think
I guess we're just outdated because I don't remember all these Swiss formats all the time.
no most of the PGLs they play
PGL,
Swiss,
yeah,
right?
okay, that's
It's
true.
been like what, 2 years since they, or 3?
I think since last year.
Only since last year they started doing a lot of Swiss.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was TI10 Swiss? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know if TI ever had it.
No, TI
No,
is group stage.
TI is always two groups. I feel
TI10
like.
was GSL normal? I'm trying to remember what they
I
had. there.
have no
That
idea.
was okay. But yeah, okay. What about you? Savage, what do you think of Swiss?
I think it's better and it's faster, If it's group
Mhm.
stage, gonna takes like, I don't know, a week or something.
Yeah.
For everything to be concluded. And for Switch, it's gonna only take like 2-3 days. And we can go to playoff. And just fast, I think. Mainly, I think reduce the cost of everything from
Yeah.
my perspective.
Yeah, there's that part. I mean, I think it's good. I also think what Noah's saying, like the fact that games matter, because sometimes you play group stages and you end up in situations where the games don't matter, and that really sucks. Also, if you have like a group stage where nobody gets knocked out, that's like the worst tournaments.
Yeah,
I feel like.
and you don't get much time to prepare. Like playing in the group stage,
Yeah.
you just keep stacking on and keep playing.
Yeah, the
But-
TI group stage usually is crazy
Yeah.
because everybody's trying to
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
every single
You're
game.
just perma playing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, okay. So Swiss fans here. And this is the first time Bucharest or no?
I think it's my second time. last year I was playing in PGL2, I think, against him. I got knocked out by him.
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Is this at least third time for you then, right?
Should be, no? Romania TI.
Oh, actually, it's my third time too. I went to TI10 before.
Right.
Forgot.
I think it's one of the event was in Romania as well. I don't remember. Should be my third time.
Third time? I mean, I've also been for a minor. I don't know if you guys ever went to a minor.
I think so. I don't remember. It's so long ago.
Bucharest minor. Oh my god, that was. We were playing in what looked like a kindergarten. They had like kindergarten-sized tables and chairs, and we honestly felt like we were playing in some kindergarten. They transformed into a tournament facility, but it was still good. Okay, but no, I think Nine said he'd been to the hotel before. You've been to the hotel before, Khezu. Yeah. And you have good things to say.
No, honestly, it's pretty nice. I know there's like a nice pool. I remember it, and I think the only thing that's not great is that it's not so close to the venue. Like that's it, like where you go to every day.
Yeah, you take an hour drive to the venue.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's an hour away.
Like
with traffic, yeah.
Traffic.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I remember some Bucharest traffic can be really bad.
Kind of Monka, yeah.
Yeah.
It's comparable to Thailand.
Yeah.
I remember.
So what do you do in Thailand when you have to take like transport? Do you usually go in some metro, or are you taking the Uber?
I take a bike.
You take your own bike?
No, they have a motorcycle.
Motorbike?
Motorbike.
Yeah.
Wait, so you when you order, some guy pulls up and you just get up behind him?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's really
you have to cheat the system. You know, you have to cheat the traffic.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because the traffic is too bad. I can drive, but I don't want to drive in like.
I don't want to maybe be offending some Uber drivers there, but what if you get like a really big Uber driver?
I had one before. I almost fell over, you know.
Oh no!
And I was telling my girlfriend, "Oh my god, I almost died."
Hopefully, she wasn't there with you as well. Like you both had to get. No,
she doesn't use it. Only me.
Wow. Okay, she's afraid to use it.
She's safe.
Yeah, she's safe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you save time on that, I guess. Like if you're gonna take
save
a car,
like half an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time.
Wow. Would you do that, Nova?
No.
I would skip that.
I would skip that.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, me too. I think I would get my own scooter if anything. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. So boot camp in Lisbon, has it been good compared to Serbia? Has it been comparable? Worse?
For
just
me,
the dogs is gives it a bonus.
Dogs, ping pong.
For me, it's better.
Guys.
Like the house is really good. They have a good gym too. In Serbia, the gym is kind of sus.
Okay.
And yeah, just like better environment, and at least with other people, not only with him.
Yeah.
We were two people, and
in Serbia, it's just so lonely and quiet in the room.
I mean, I feel like it's also just naturally like more cold and gray, whereas here it's just like seems like more uplifting.
I mean, it's kind of cold here too right now, right?
I mean, but you still see the sun at least.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Serbia's way too cold, I guess.
Yeah. That's one of the things I really like about Portugal that I didn't have growing up in Denmark is you get to see the sky a bit.
Yeah.
Like you actually get to see the sun and the colors that come with a cloud-free sky. I think for me it makes a difference, like how long I can last, kind of. Because if I'm seeing just the clouds every day, eventually I feel like
it gets to you.
Yeah, like, it really gets to
it's
me.
real.
Yeah, okay. I mean, for me, these things I think matter. I don't know what's the longest boot camp you guys have been at, but part of why I chose also to try to create a boot camp in a house is because for every TI, we wanted to boot camp at least 2 weeks. We tried usually more than 20 days. Our first TIs, I think some of us, we even did like 30 plus days. I think in my Fnatic time and Seb's 2013 TI, we also boot camp like 30 plus days. And obviously, you look back at that, and that was probably a huge mistake, you know? It's like they went crazy. They wanted to kill each other at the end, you know? Like
I'm not surprised.
Cabin fever. Yeah.
God.
But so when we went to TI, we tried to really calculate like what is the maximum amount that is good and healthy, because you want to get as much practice, and then how do you get there? And we always chose like some suburban house in Canada for both TI 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think also for those 3, that's what we did, and part of it was just to get a little bit of grass and outside time in between. Otherwise, we did feel like we lost. We would lose it quicker, kind of. But yeah, been to many different boot camps myself. I mean, for me, this is kind of what I imagine as ideal, but I think everybody's a little bit different and has some like small different things that they really enjoy. But yeah, I mean, we were just talking about this the other day. We went to Disney Major, and I boot camped there with for 2 weeks at Disney.
Yeah.
With OG. We were having buffet with all the kids for 2 fucking weeks. We were having the nuggets and the fries and like all the sound and the smells. And that was a really terrible time.
Experience.
That was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Really, really bad idea.
But can you play it in Disney? Did you went to play the
major?
The amusement park?
Oh.
Yeah, you mean the Disneyland. I think you can enter for free, right?
I think we entered, but we I don't think we were granted access to rides. We still had to pay for that.
Oh, so you can enter inside, but you cannot.
We were just there for some boot camp facility, kind of, but we were actually sleeping also in the same hotel with all the families. So people were giving us weird looks all the time. You know, we're just there without any kids, like middle-aged dudes.
What are you guys doing? Oh, you guys got judged so hard.
Yeah, we did. But that was one of my craziest, most insane boot camps.
Were your bedroom decorated with the Disney character?
Yeah, they all have the Mickey Mouse kind of symbols everywhere.
Yeah. Whenever I went out, it was some Ariel, like under the sea, under the sea.
That's
funny. Oh my god. Yeah, but I'm sure you guys have some funny stories also to tell. I mean, boot camps through Dota, different Dota teams. I've heard some funny stories.
I think there's probably too many. Like, there's always like some stupid ass story that always comes up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see one thing here. I don't know why. There's my name on the screen where it's been ongoing. Sniping Khezu in pubs. Give me some thoughts, Nova.
My thoughts?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We played yesterday. You didn't pick me.
I'm trying very hard when I'm playing with you.
He played Pudge 5. I had to carry his sorry ass on Pudge 5.
I mean, my coach asked me to be more creative in scrims and also in pubs, like giving more ideas on it. So I'm just trying my best, man.
You're trying your best playing a hero where you didn't know they changed the shard.
But we won.
I wonder why we won.
Oh, that's some good gaslighting.
For sure, I have some input on it. Yeah. Don't take it everything on
What does
yourself,
Pudge shard
right?
do now? Pudge shard, what does it
I
do?
don't remember.
Yeah, actually, what is it?
See?
Oh, now it's like you deal more damage the more distance you pull.
Oh,
them.
it's like
before it was like the one reason you picked Pudge support. And we killed the Torm and he even gets the shard. And I'm sure he was playing, he's like, I'm gonna save my teammate.
Yeah.
Well, motherfucker, you can't.
When you hook your teammates, let's go down, you know?
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And back when Cube was, you know Cube, yeah?
That guy was a god.
Yeah, back when
Pudge
he was playing
god.
Pudge, he was playing before Dismember, Shard, and all that stuff, and he was like owning the games. Oh my god, that's a funny story. I've told it before. So, you know Cube, right? Yeah. Everybody knows Cube, I feel like.
The Chinese Cube?
No. No, he's
Not
German.
Cube.
He's German.
Yeah,
I think.
he's German.
He's
Cube? He was
notorious. Yeah, he's notorious European Pudge god. Like he would just pick Pudge. It's like kind of the like attacker. It's like he only plays Pudge. If he doesn't get Pudge, he is kind of sucks. No offense, like his Witch Doctor was like his second best and whatever, but his Pudge was like godlike, you know? So I'm playing ESWC, the national tournament.
Yeah.
He's on the German team, the Swedish team, and I'm on the Danish team. Anyways, the Swedes are playing the Germans and they're playing against Pudge, against Cube, and they're drafting Captain's Moan, and we're all looking. And game one, they don't ban Pudge. First pick Pudge. Pudge fucks him like no tomorrow, And then next game, they're drafting and they don't ban Pudge. And they get Pudged again. And everybody in the stadium is like, what's happening, The guy plays one freaking hero. But
he has like literally 4,000 games of Pudge. Like he'll find places and angles that you have no idea they exist. You get hooked, you can't move.
Yeah.
It's like the mid cliff where if you get hooked, like you're just fucking dead.
Yeah.
You just can't.
What the fuck?
So Nova stole your MMR?
No, actually, I made him keep his MMR.
We won most of our games, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think our win rate is kind of high.
Our win rate's actually really good.
Why is it in sniping? It shouldn't be called sniping.
It might be sniping because I give you MMR.
Nah. You think too highly of yourself.
Oh, my bad. What do you think, Savage?
What about what?
How are you enjoying the pubs in this bootcamp?
It's great.
Do you enjoy having one of us in your team, or you rather play against us?
I think he's
I only want to play with my post 5.
He's just dodging Khezu for a reason.
I mean, that's fine. I think you playing with Nova is actually good.
Yeah,
I won't be mad at that. It's
I
actually
don't
good
mind
practice.
anything. I just want to play with my post 5 to play more.
The rest can burn.
Yeah.
Burn anyone can be anywhere.
That's good. I respect that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Have you been winning more than losing?
In the first day, I'm winning like I gained 500 MMR in 1 or 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went
Solid.
to 15K after I
Nice.
arrived.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a pretty good patch for me, I think.
Easy grind.
Yeah.
I think I like this patch more. Like the last patch, I don't feel the way I want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure. Like it's either hard carry or you should pick something semi carry. But now I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
You remember Aggressive?
Mm-hmm.
When he came out with his
Gyro?
Gyro.
yeah,
that guy, right?
just playstyle, I would say.
Yeah.
Like he started playing Peel Ember Gyro
Yeah.
on some early timing that
Yeah.
nobody played on. Like it was always around this early smoke timings, minute 10 and stuff. He would just rush. What was it? I think it was drums BKB Gyro.
Yeah.
It was, and then always with the drums they would start smoking. And Ember, he just goes Ember safe lane, tries to get I think drums also.
Yeah.
And they would just go. And PL, it was like Diffu rush, and he would fight. You know, nobody saw it before. It was like, wow, crazy. Nobody was ready for this. You know. He changed the whole meta with how he played carry that patch. Yeah, that was good stuff.
You know, remember, it was around the time where I actually started watching the game.
Yeah?
Like, before that, I was still into Han, but here I was like, okay, you know, like, Peter Pandam, like, you know, playing TI, going high places, then this Chinese guy popped up, and, like, it was actually insane.
Yeah.
That was TI3?
5.
Oh, that was
Oh,
5.
five,
Yeah.
five.
They got second place.
Yeah.
And EG won.
Or is it 4?
Oh, it's
No, it's
no,
5.
no,
4
5.
was a Chinese team winning.
I remember it's Echo Slam. The
$5 million.
he played PL.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It's a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one.
it was TF4. PPD was puking all over the lobby because they got knocked out. And TI5, he's fucking up there lifting the eggies, you know? Good stuff.
He's puking? Really?
Yeah, everybody was watching. that must still stay with him today, you know, or maybe he doesn't remember because I think he was drunk. But sometimes it goes like that, you know. You really lose one too many, and then you feel maybe you have something to prove. I don't know. Oh man, I saw it.
That's all that matters.
It was a
too.
floor like this, you know, with a carpet and stuff. Oh man, but yeah. And then it was 6 that Wings won.
Yeah.
Different Dota every year.
I mean, it also goes to show like how quickly like things can change. Whether it's the meta or someone bringing something in, or like you were saying, PPD, like TI4, whatever, TI5, you know, it's just 1 year later, you go and win. It's like Dota changes like really fucking fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dota changes and people change. You know, I mean, Wings, what was it, 1 month before? That's the story. I wasn't there, but
What, the
apparently
breaking the hand?
No, I mean, apparently it got like almost physical, you know, confrontational between
Yeah.
two of the players. And you know, and they got last place beyond the summit, I think.
Yeah.
And then they win 1 month after, they crush everybody. And Dota, yeah, I still think it's a nice game like that. It's like your idea, your belief, and your ability to execute. I mean, experience, of course, helps, I think. Helps tremendously, but there's so much to the game. So many different ways to play and so many ways you can reinvent it.
I mean, I think that's also the nice part, like what you were saying with the aggressive or whatever. Like when you bring in like a new playstyle. I mean, you guys had it with Thompson. Like people didn't play mid, like what this guy was doing. You know, he just kind of comes in, does his own thing. Like you can reinvent whatever you want.
Yeah, usually, I mean, a winner comes in with something new. I mean,
Yeah.
they're the ones who are setting the trend, right? People will try
Yeah.
to then copy what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, probably many times it's also been, I would like DI10. I could go back to my loss against the Magnus. I don't think this Magnus should have been as indestructible as it was at TI.
Yeah.
Of course, I think it was amazing that they won. And the way they won, and Collapse was playing Magnus like a god, you know?
Yeah.
But you play Magnus like that versus Rubik and Yules, in theory, it could be hard, you know? Like in theory, people were already playing lots of scrims and beating it. But yeah, they ended up getting, I mean, in my opinion, like quotation mark, getting away with it, you know?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
see it's coming. I think it's not as broken as other things have been, you know? It's something that you can actually deal with. And, you know, but they walk away in history and this thing gets nerfed, you know,
Yeah.
because people didn't really manage, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. People can think of crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
TI3 was also some of the most stupid bullshit ever.
TI3, I don't even know what happened. Was that Deathball or isn't it TI4?
I mean, there was some death ball, but the way Alliance really reinvented also, because Bulldog also, what he did as one player decided like so much about what the team was gonna do. But he would stack 3 creep waves with the Lone Druid Bear, because you could start stacking in front of
tier 3.
Tier 3, yeah. So he would stack the creep wave, and you're trying to tri-lane him, and you're like freaking out, like you're losing the game right away. Yeah. I mean, every year Dota gets so broken, you know. People.
I mean,
really
you have to. It's like I guess the easiest or cheesiest way to win. You have to break the game.
Yeah. But it's quite innovative what people come up with, you know. It can be very, very innovative. That's cool. You guys have some broken shit ready for this week?
I mean, we better. I think also like now with a new patch dropping yesterday, like we're all gonna have to find out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it looks like there's cool broken stuff in this patch. They didn't really nerf Lesh too hard, did they?
I don't think they.
A little bit.
They did a little bit of like what, some mana cost and something else.
Attack speed, I think. Attack speed.
Yeah.
Third spell.
Of the edict?
Oh, the third spell. Usually.
Yeah, it's slowed attack speed.
Okay.
Not big.
Okay, what have you guys been up to outside of Dota? I asked this to Nine and Daze, and there was crickets. Do you have a life outside this game, or like anything that's going on? Any shows?
They both have animes at least that they can talk about. I know that because every time I go to bed and I turn around, I see this guy watching his Luffy One Piece.
Yeah, I'm only watching One Piece and talk to my girlfriend.
But only One Piece, isn't it like thousands of episodes?
Yeah, I've been
catching up,
grinding since last year.
Oh
I started it last year, and
where are you at now?
700 of.
That's insane.
Of what?
1,100.
1,100?
Yeah.
So fucking hell. Dude.
Half. Yeah.
From what point does it get like really good? Like after 100 episodes, or are you like first in episodes you're like, I'm hooked. Like this is the one.
After the time skip, I think it's like after.
What does that mean?
400.
400.
Yeah. It's a long grind.
Oh my!
But it's like.
No, have you seen it all?
I watched the latest.
Yeah. Did you skip the first part?
No, I watched everything.
You watched everything?
Yeah, I watched since when I'm a kid.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
you followed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I think the best one is still the earliest part when they gather all the crews together.
I mean, that one is good, but the fighting part is fun. When
Yeah.
So what is this, pre-400? Is the good
yeah,
part?
pre-400 is like a friendship.
Gathering everyone.
It's
Jesus
like
Christ. And what's one episode? How long?
20 minutes?
20 minutes, yeah.
20 minutes, okay.
Yeah.
My God, I just feel for the guy who's drawing all this. Like his hand must be all fucked up by now.
Yeah.
Shit. Wow. What else? Like, is this the only thing you're watching?
I mean, I watch football every Saturday.
Really? Soccer?
Yeah, if Arsenal plays, I'll watch.
I say soccer because I've been Americanized.
Yeah.
Football.
Football.
Yeah. Other than that, I just gym and talk to my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When she's free. 7 hours difference.
7 hour difference.
Yeah.
So you
From Thailand.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Like 7 hours. Which way is it again? So
She's ahead.
She's ahead.
yeah, she's ahead.
Yeah.
So when you woke up, it's afternoon for her, right?
It's already like almost
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah.
Almost evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you wake up like super tardy.
I mean, not really. I wake up really fast actually, like 8 to 9, 10.
Okay.
But it's
He's a
still,
good boy.
Yeah.
8 to 10 a.m. He's awake.
That's pretty good.
Good boy.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I've seen worse.
I mean, in our team we have worse.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, the coach is the latest.
I mean, that depends. That depends. I like sleeping. It's true.
I mean,
Guilty.
Yeah.
we Asian boys are, how do you call it?
Early birds.
Our
or what?
parents
Really?
Wake up.
wake up fast.
Okay.
Wake up early.
Okay.
Asian culture.
It was instilled in you from youth.
Nah, I'm not like that at all.
You're not like that? How often do you have an all-nighter? When is the last time?
I think until recently, last year. And this is
You still
Yeah.
like last year did an all-nighter.
Yeah.
Like to play Dota or like what was the occasion?
mostly
Travel.
just hanging with my friends at Discord, talking shit, watching
God damn.
games or movies, playing games. Yeah.
It's probably been like at least 6 years since I had an all-nighter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Really?
no cap. I don't
Wow.
even remember it. Yeah.
I have it every month.
Oh, okay.
Holy, look at me, I'm a badass.
Wow.
But in boot
Every
camp I
month.
wake up fast. Because
Crazy.
I don't want to...
You're a different person when you're not with us.
Yeah. When I'm alone,
Yeah.
when I'm with
Yeah,
my
yeah.
girlfriend, I'm just staying at home all night, just watching, doing whatever, playing with cats. Yeah.
Huh. And Nova, what about you? Do you have any any activities outside of the game?
You mean
You watch some anime?
during my times here or at home?
General.
General.
Yeah. You're a Dota player. You watch One Piece. What else?
Recently been going to some baking class.
For real? Nice.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, and started to trying to make my own macarons.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Actually, I've seen the pictures. One of them looked pretty good.
Okay, so
like my success rate for now is like 50%.
50%, but that's
Yeah, it's either it looks like a shit or it's actually
like a
edible.
shit.
It's so hard to like reach a
wow.
success rate. Yeah.
Pastry. I mean, it's pastry then usually when you say baking, right?
Mostly cakes. Not
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've never really gotten into that. I've only done some breads and stuff, but that's pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, just trying to pick new skills, like learning new stuffs.
In
Nice.
case he retires, you need.
Yeah,
In case he needs to find a wife.
I'll be a chef, bakery chef.
Are you just using YouTube? Are YouTube your guru, or are you going to classes?
I actually went to a class.
Nice.
Like a physical class.
Oh, sick. Okay.
That's real. That's the real shit.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to try one time if you're gonna bake something. I'm a big fan of eating pastry.
Man, you should bring it and we should rate it on the next show.
Next show.
Yeah.
Next show.
You don't seem like a fan, Nova.
I'll just show you the picture of my failed macarons. And
I can accept that too. That's
we
pretty
can,
funny.
we can do a blind eating test and Khezu will volunteer.
Oh, I'm out. I ain't coming.
Yeah.
Man.
But the worst things about this is if you feel it's totally unedible. So everything you need to throw away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why we are Khezu.
Yeah, I'll eat your shit, Nova. Just like your Pudge.
Burnt macarons.
That's okay. I deal with his Pudge in my pubs. I can deal with your shit outside of the game too.
I guess we can talk a little bit about the teams going to Valhalla. Contenders and wildcards. So there's wildcard teams. Is that right?
No, I think it's more like who we think could be like dark horses.
The dark
I
horse.
guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can we get the list up on the screen? Is it possible for who's attending? Yeah.
OG.
Nice. OG's there.
OG is there. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Who am I sharing room with, by the way?
I don't know. I'm with him. I think.
Am I with
Maybe you're with Seb.
Am I with Seb?
Maybe. You can tame the beast.
What's that face?
What's that expression?
Maybe you guys you sharing with
Mano.
Mano?
Yeah.
Maybe I fit with you?
Yeah, sure. The more the merrier, you know? It's all good.
Oh, man. No, it's okay. I mean, how bad can it be? When was the last time I roomed with Seb? I'm trying to think. Actually, I think last time we roomed was TI 7 or 8 boot camp. We slept in a basement and it was so fucking cold. It was like seriously 4 degrees at night.
What the fuck?
It was so crazy. Even though I'm saying the boot camps in Canada were nice,
yeah.
For some reason we just slept in this basement that had no heating, and he loved it. Like some people they like sleeping in the cold, right?
Yeah, but 4 degrees is not cold. That's
I
like
would wake up like frozen. Yeah. Oh, here we got the list. Okay, well, I'm ready. I'm ready to share with Seb. It's okay. I'll get through this.
Okay, Mosquito Clan, is that the Pike team, or the team that's replacing Talon? Let's see.
That's one of the worst name I ever witnessed.
I mean, I would rate
Mosquito.
Spirit and Tundra are obviously very high up. I think Extreme also said today that it's like Jinkyu, Ame, Zhao 8 coach. So I feel like they're gonna be pretty good.
Oh, Yellow Submarine is back?
I think that's the team we scrimmed a few days ago.
Okay.
With the FN coach.
Ah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. We scrimmed them.
Okay.
What was that?
Like maybe day 2.
The one we won?
Day 2 or day 3. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Nigma!
Yeah, I think Nigma.
Nigma!
Wait, who are they replacing?
OG versus Nigma's happening!
Let's
Let's go!
Wait.
And Navi is here too! Where's Alliance?
Alliance, throw him
Where's
in.
Alliance?
Team Secret Alliance, let's go.
Yes!
I thought they were playing with us, right? Enigma.
They did. I mean, they're replacing someone.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
who.
replaced Talon. Talon, they couldn't make it.
Oh, they replaced Talon.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
then Mosquito just from qualifying. Yeah.
So, how many regions got slots? So, how many slots did the regions get? So South America just one, and NA just one, and China just one.
Yeah.
And then rest are
Yeah.
not rest are invites. You got one Eastern Europe, and you get 2 Eastern Europe, 2 Western Europe.
Yeah, 2-2-1-1-1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Team Tidebound.
That's the Faith Beyond team.
Yeah, okay. I wonder how he's doing. Does anyone know how Faith Beyond is doing? I mean, I spoke with him.
Good. He lives like 30 minutes away from us.
Oh, really?
We literally had dinner with him like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, fantastic.
They took us to like some Chinese hot pot place.
Oh, he live in where?
Munich.
Yeah, Munich.
Oh, he live in Germany now?
Yeah.
He's still doing the music classes?
I don't know if he still is.
I
know he plays piano pretty well.
He didn't show off to you too?
No, this guy is very humble. He shows off his cooking every time, not his music.
Okay.
But
nice,
I think he's doing good. I know there was a time like he played again. He was telling me, I don't know if I want to keep playing. He took a break, then he came back. Now he's with them.
Yeah, when was the experience? Was it TI11? Faith Beyond was playing with... wait, was it? I'm trying to remember when there was the Zhao drama with the girlfriend.
That was LGD, what, 11 maybe? TI11?
Wasn't it 11? Doesn't nobody remember?
Can't remember.
I remember there was some drama with...
yeah.
You remember something.
Yeah.
So it was like the girlfriend drama, Zhao like... not being fully with the team or something. I think Faith Beyond was on the team.
Yeah, they hating each other and this and that, and then the whole community hate. Like I don't know all the details, but there was a lot of shit.
Okay,
I remember it.
Yeah. And then when I think of Faith Beyond, I just think of the smile. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you were rating before. You rated who? Top 3?
Tundra Spirit are definitely.
Yeah.
One of. I mean, they literally
they
also
just had
played
the finals.
Dream League, so
yeah.
Needless to say.
Where do you feel Liquid and Falcons are right now? I mean, to me, I don't feel like they're peaking.
Yeah, I feel like both dropped a bit. Or like at least Falcons dropped because they were, I mean, really fucking good. Liquid, I can't rate so much. I feel like they're like...
I don't think they're peaking at all, if you're asking me. But again, it's that can change. And then you have teams that are probably worth... I mean, every team here is probably worth respecting. You know, the teams are there for a reason. You can lose to anybody. But that being said, outside of Spirit, Tundra, like outside the big names, Gaming, Liquid, and Falcons, who would you say is like really most respectable? Is it Avalis? Is it Navi?
I think Tidebound is good.
Is it Tidebound? Yeah?
Yeah,
actually, I think to me it's...
You would put Tidebound over Avalis and Navi?
Yeah, I think Tidebound is better. I think... We just scrimmed them and they're just playing like a Chinese team.
Yeah.
Just play as a team and really.
I think from the qualifier teams they look really, really strong.
Yeah, really good draft.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, from the invited ones, we haven't seen much of like the Extreme Gaming team. And Aurora is like the new stack with the Nightfall, Mira. I think they have pretty good potential too.
Actually, we scrim every team except Evolas and Nigma.
Yeah.
And Mosquito.
The Mosquito clan.
Yeah. So, yeah.
They changed carry on Avalis, right?
Really?
No.
No.
Oh, you mean for this tournament now?
No. I mean, just not long ago.
No.
Didn't they have someone else?
No.
They played one of the last qualifiers with 2 stand-ins, but it didn't change anyone.
Or was it offlaner? They
offlaner and mid. They were.
Yeah, they had 2 stand-ins, but not like as a like a long time swap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's Milan on Navi. I always remember Milan and Seb. They used to have this funny pub beef. It was always good times whenever they played each other.
I'm not that surprised. I think Milan is pretty stubborn.
Yeah.
I think also in pubs like Seb can be too. Like you add Quinn in the mix, I think these 3 are just gonna like kill each other.
Oh man.
Yeah.
My favorite is doing the attacker. Is when you write out what you have to say
and you delete
and you just hit escape. I do that a lot.
That's
like,
a good one.
I
I've
just
never
type,
done that.
type, and when I'm not streaming. When I'm streaming, it doesn't really work because people see it anyway, right? But when I'm that is escape. Sometimes I misclick enter, but what can
you should
do?
just misclick. Shit, dude. Sorry.
Shit. But then you have to commit. Now you have to get in the second one.
It reminds me of there's like a reel. It's like the scientist and then the text was like, when you have 10 seconds left before you get like out of the game to write the most diabolic shit to like flame your enemy. It always reminds me of this one.
Yeah. The good game well played after the game was just fucking terrible and it was like the most dog shit game. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing. Thanks for joining us on the couch. And I'm sure the fans are always happy to get to know the Dota players. We're nice entertainment bunch. And I I think it's always good to get closer. We're all people after all.
Same.
Any famous last words?
Famous last words, shout outs, hey moms.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you
It's
for
a safe
watching.
one. Nova, give us something.
谢谢谢谢 Thank you thank you.
Wow, shit.
Short and straightforward.
Love. Is that the one that we practice in Serbia? No. The Happy
In
New Year
Serbian?
one. What did
Oh
you say?
yeah,
there?
it's the heart.
The heart? Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You may kindly
Bye.
get
Okay.
out. No, thank
You
you
can get
very
ready
much.
to lose some MMR, Nova.
Yes.
Getting ready to sleep for tomorrow flight.
Oh, you're gonna go bed? You're not gonna play?
Maybe a few games.
Few games? I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. Oh my god. Okay.
Just do an all-nighter.
Khezu.
What?
Get your ass on the desk right later, waiting for you in the pops.
Okay, go. Yeah, now that idiots are gone.
Okay. Now we are gonna go to some fan questions. This was asked by CCM, the Beast Coast fan.
Okay.
How much has OG's approach changed for 2025 compared to previous years, both in terms of roster decisions, gameplay style, and organization aims for? Yeah, I mean, maybe Khezu can answer additively. I mean, for me, it is always a new season. It's always a new project. I would say after the goalpost has kind of been concluded, I guess, a said goalpost. I would say ever since Corona, esport has been more volatile, and it has been. It was a lot more difficult since COVID, but also since the war and other things. I guess geopolitical stuff to guarantee travel visas and stuff like that. So it was always really hard, I would say, to play with the people you really wanted to play with, or to actually just get the team together that you wanted to get together. Now it is something that is sadly something you have to take into account more. And that is like one difference from, I would say, this year to maybe previous years, where it's like, how realistic is it for people to be able to travel? And also being a European organization playing in Europe, which is what we're still doing. What's feasible, what's possible, and it is taken into account for like roster decisions as well. But other big things is obviously Khezu. I would say every time there's a project, someone is in charge of the project. Someone is responsible, as in someone is carrying the torch, and every day has to be somebody who can answer the question is like, how are things, and now Khezu is kind of carrying the torch for the team more so than anyone else. So I would say that's the decision. I mean, that's also new and that's exciting, and that's today's I mean, it's the question is 2025, but I guess we're extending it from, I guess, Dota season starting last year. Any add-ons? Anything you would describe it differently? Describe it better?
I mean, I don't know about like how it was previously, I guess, but I think with how it is now is just, I think, to make sure. I mean, I don't even think it's different, but just to make sure that like the players can, I think, work together. That's why I think also like having Nova and Savage, I think being like the 1 and 5 or like the lane partners. I think for me that like even at the start it made a lot of sense. I think they're both great players. They're like, even though they're not home, like when they're here, they can like share things. They're gonna be going through like the same stuff of like not being home, but like also like laning together and whatnot. And I think apart from that, when it comes to gameplay, I think OG has been always known for, I think, like the fast play style. And I think that's also what's good. But I think the one thing that is also important for us and like for the team is to, I think it's like, it's a balance, right? Like when you can put your foot on the gas and fuck shit up in the game, you need to do that. And there's going to be times where you take your foot off the gas maybe a little bit to give some respect, like hold back a bit and then punch again when you're ready.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe one of the things. Apart from that, I think you said everything just as it is.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of truth to OG being the fast team. I mean, for me, I would love to see this team turn into... I think when you really understand the game and it's in your control, like when we play ping pong, you can decide every time how you return the ball.
Yeah.
And you can win in, I mean, it's true that you can win in any way, in a fast, annoying, slow, aggressive, playful, spinningful, whatever manner you decide to win. I think Dota is the same.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say this roster. I mean, I have not been so close to the team every year, every month, because I've been doing other things also. But now being close to the Dota and seeing what's being built, I think it is top-notch stuff. I mean, for me, the only goal I would have is to play the best Dota that's ever been played. I don't think there's any other reasonable goal.
I agree.
Like, when I looked at Alliance Stomp TI3, I wanted to do that, but better. You know, I don't want to do it like someone. I want to do it like them, but better.
Yeah.
And the same thing here. It's about pushing the boundaries. You know, breaking the game more than ever. So yeah, I would say, I don't know if it's everything kept in mind. Every year is different. So I would say in many ways the recipe is not different for 2025 and 2024 and 2023 and so on. It's been the same recipe. To create a good project, to find the right people, to enable each other, and to create a good environment. And you know, it's always difficult. It's not easy. If it was, everybody would be doing it and everybody would be winning. But there's only one winner, and it's very fucking hard.
It's really hard. I mean, maybe to add to the last thing that was said, maybe something that's also different is that, well, I think you're in the team now, like with us. I think, like you're saying, with like good habits or like good emotions. I think to the person asking, like Johan's a great help to that. I think it's like no random meme that there was like you being the flower guy back in the day. Like, you know, there's like reality to it. I think it helps anyone. At the end of the day, we're all humans. People have to deal with their emotions. Anything that can help, you take it. And I think that's like, yeah, like the plan for 2025 and moving forward is to make it as good as possible.
Yeah, every day. Like smart man Roger Federer would say, you have to hit the next ball with utmost intensity.
Yeah.
And Dota is the same. Favorite location of major tournaments or past TIs that you would like to revisit, and is made by Cube. Not the
Pudge
Cube,
man,
but a Coupe.
I mean, Savage would like my answer because I was just there was a ESL Thailand in December just now. That event was incredible. First of all, the hotel, the breakfast, the pool, the location, the people.
How's the weather?
Just perfect. 30 degrees every day. And the hotel was literally connected to like a huge ass mall.
Sounds good. I like it when it's like a nice small hotel mix.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I've never been to Thailand. It's kind of my favorite food. So I'm a bit sad. I mean, I chose not to go also because it was so far. The travel distance is so far. But one day when I visit, I will go there for 2 months.
It's so good. So that's my favorite for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, the one to always mention is probably Manila. I mean, we've answered this question a few times, but I would answer it the same. Yeah, Manila Major. We were at the Sofitel. But it was also just the experience overall. Valve took really good care of us. PGL and Valve, they didn't save a penny there. Every night was crazy night in terms of food. And the breakfast was amazing at that hotel. And yeah, the tournament, the venue, the fans, it was super hype. Everybody was cheering for every game. It was really good Dota. It was a perfect event. So I wouldn't mind repeating that. It was Manila, Philippines.
Yeah.
Super good.
SCA, baby.
Yeah. Seattle is always good. I mean, I would also take it back to Seattle Bellevue instead of downtown Seattle. That would also be a nice nostalgic lunch. All right, next question.
What we got?
What do we got? A number of players left OG and immediately started getting strong with subs.
This is a heavy hitter.
What do you think is the cause of this? Why do you think this is?
God damn.
And what can OG learn from this? I mean, it's been the same from the beginning. I think people are going when people kind of touch the golden hand of Midas, they get the gold. You know, they get the magic. It's like it just flows right through them. And sometimes, you know, you gotta let the bird be free. You gotta let it go. No, I mean, what can you learn from this? There's not much to learn from this, I would say. Like people come and go. People play together. Who is OG anyway? I mean, it's people working, and there's a few people who are remaining and staying throughout. It's been Seb and me, you know, from the beginning, and now till here, we're the only ones that quote unquote remain the same from the beginning of some part. But that is also esport, right? We're just here right now playing together for now it's 2025, right?
Yeah.
And I would say there's nothing to learn from the past if you're asking about people going elsewhere. I mean, there's no retaining people. Things are fluid. Things are moving.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's a good sign. To me, if I learn something from that, it means that a lot of people were chosen for good reason.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe they also learned something. There's two things you can maybe learn from that: is that they walked away becoming at least as good as they were when they joined, if not stronger, and that you have like there's a good eye for people here. Usually people don't end up on OG without having something to back it up, you know?
I mean, it for sure shows that like people improve for the time being. I think sometimes it's also as simple as sometimes it clicks very well, or like sometimes you need to be the right fit for like the right team. Like even 1 or 2 years ago, people will say that the Ratio is like the worst carry. Whereas in reality, you see that you can put him into like any team with high skill players that maybe need some space. Boom, S tier team.
Yeah.
But maybe you put him in a different team where the other players are also quote unquote crazy, or they will all just like want to make moves all the time. No one will use the space. It won't look as good. The one thing to me that maybe I can, well, like the way that I read into this tour or something I value is to just make sure whether all the people that are in the team are enabled to like their fullest potential. I think that sometimes when you see a player leave a team where it's like, yeah, he got better, he left, maybe like there's so many variables to it, but the one thing I care about is just to make sure if the person was used to the fullest extent in whichever team they played for.
Yeah.
And I think only then can you really know if there was a mistake, was there something you could have done better. But yeah, I think there's like so many different reasons to why this can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, people win sometimes, lose sometimes. Dota is very hard competition, you know. Yeah. I'm proud and honored to have played with so many good people. And there's some that I wish I could have played with also. I never got the chance to.
Yeah.
But that's life. And I'm sure the feeling is in many ways mutual.
For sure.
All right. Next question. Any more question? Last question. What is your plan in the event of a zombie apocalypse? I'm gonna move up to my roof. I think I'm just gonna live on the roof for 2 weeks, and then that should be it. What about you?
I have no clue. I'm gonna find the safest bunker wherever the hell it is.
No, don't go down. You go on a roof. You get some rock and a piece of rope, and you're good.
I'm going on a skyscraper or something. I'm taking a gun and I'm protecting myself for life. Or when it gets really bad, I am jumping off the roof.
Okay, but if it's like unnatural zombies, I mean, then I would also want special equipment. But if we're talking about like natural whatever, you just need a roof, a rock, and a rope, and you're good. You're good, fam. What's up? You can get a speaker and you can speed things up. Rock and a roof, and you bonk, bonk, bonk. Easy.
I'm down for rock and a roof. Zombies are fucking stupid.
Right? So I mean, if it's like normal, I don't know.
If it ain't no mutated super zombies, and we're good.
I mean, first off, if you're really gonna go full Survivor man here, first off, you need to make sure you get like a source of food and water, right? Because if you just go on a skyscraper with a gun, you can't eat that. You can't eat the gun. You can't eat the skyscraper. So you need like water retention, rain collection. You need to start growing them tomatoes yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if we like. Do we have any like? Are we prepping? Are we not prepping? What's the deal? Like they spawning right now?
Lots of questions. Speaking of which, there's a new movie coming out. Did you ever watch 28 Days Later?
No,
it's like a classic zombie
like
film. No, then they made 28 months later. Now they're making 28 years later. I'm going to the movie to see that. I love the zombie flicks.
I'm not into that.
No,
my brother was. I mean, when I was growing up, he kept playing like Resident Evil, and I was like 7, 8 years old. I mean, that shit scarred me for life, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I like a good zombie
Or like
movie.
Silent Hill. No.
You never seen Train to Busan?
No.
It's a good movie also.
I ain't watching it.
We can watch it in Bucharest.
All right. Thank you, Fruit Loops, or whoever asked the question.
Yes. Goodbyes, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope it was good to speak to some of the players and get to know them and us a little bit more.
Yeah.
And also thank you for the questions. And see you in Bucharest. See you soon online.
Yeah. See you in the vlog. See you on the next MBS. Bye-byes.